The church has not begun to understand prayer. You understand prayer? You meet Nehemiah and it tells you, when you are with a king, don't make any demand. Even if you are dying of hunger, die. The only time you make a demand is when a nation is at stake. Then the king will take you serious, because a king that you beg for food cannot answer you if you are making demand for a nation. He knows you don't have such capacities. But because you have not made a demand before, anytime you ask about a nation, that king will go out of his way to make it happen. That kind of wisdom is not in a textbook. You collide with men in the spirit to find them. A generation of praying men must emerge. There are heritages in the spirit that we have not accessed. There are dimensions in God that we have not done. And the reason is because we are locked into Instagram and TikTok, wasting our time. When the realms are inviting us, they say, come up hither, come up hither. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day. I heard a sound as of a trumpet, and when I turned, he said the gates of heaven opened, and he entered. That was when he saw the things that were immortal. I saw 24 thrones, and upon them were 24 elders. And he said, every time him that sits upon the throne appears, they fall on their faces, and they said, holy, holy, holy is the Lord. All things were made for thy pleasure. That was when he knew why creation was designed. That creation is not for your welfare, it's for his pleasure. It's as you please him that your welfare is handled. And so when he learned that secret, he started pleasing God where there was no food. He couldn't die of hunger. He started pleasing God where there was no water. He couldn't die of hunger, because the moment you please God, you qualify to exist. Those are secrets that are locked in the scrolls of heaven. Only men of prayer can go there. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day. The burdens of revival, the powers of revival are exercised on the altar. When the generation begin to pray, then they want to see the things bigger than them. They want to touch the things that were written, so that they become part of